Wives, I am so freaking busy today. I'm literally recording, sitting at my desk, working on what I would like to say is 5,000 different things. But then you'll say to me, aren't we all? Yes, we are all busy. And I will say to you, touche, we are. Hence, to me, Shay. You might not think that's funny, but roll with it. Hey wife, hey, it's Wife Strut Wednesday. So here we are with another video, and I'm Shayla Co. In case you didn't know, I did a video a couple of weeks ago saying I am not okay, and that is okay. And I'm totally still down with that, but it got me to thinking a few things. Sometimes when we're not okay, or when we are okay and in transition, we can have the ability as women, wives, to kind of seclude ourselves and pull back for a moment. And I think seclusion is good and it has its place. Sometimes we got to pull back and just refresh and rethink and, plan and what have you. But it got me to thinking, we get married, hopefully to our best friend, because nobody just wants to marry random. Whatever. But we get married to our best friends, and I think we can get absorbed with like this me and him against the world, and like this vibe of like we got this, killing it, take on everything. And I think that's important. I married my best friend. But what about your tribe? What about your wife friends? Wife, girlfriends, those folks. But you need your wife friends, because we can be the remedy for seclusion when seclusion may not be needed. Let me explain. So you know how you get married and then you're like obsessed with this, like, I'm so busy killing this game because wifing ain't easy. Agree with all of that. But is there a possibility that we kind of pull back on really recognizing our killing itness? Is that a thing? That's not a thing. But what I'm saying is that like we can get so wrapped up in our need to kill it, but then when you really kill it, like you kind of can't really celebrate or take in all the celebration thereof because you've been saying and posting and showing and picture moments of actually killing it. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we don't kill it, because we totally do have moments where like this is our season, we're grooving. But what happens when we get so caught up in wanting and thriving and desiring and posing and fake until we make it, because that's the most comfortable state of like, I waited for this person, I'm married this person, it's my best friend. But we even get into it with our best friends, of course, right? So sometimes I feel like there's this chase of killing it that we don't actually let ourselves absorb, take it in, and appreciate when we do kill it. They say that you have to have the storm and the rain to appreciate the sunshine, and I think that's the same thing with our wifeness. So I just wanted to reflect on the video I had said about not being okay and then being okay, and that's going to be okay, and all of the okayness, to say that there are moments when I think we should embrace not killing it, because if we have to kill it all the time, one, it takes away the greatness of the sunshine after the possible storms of what killing it actually feels like. Then you're thriving and yearning for that. I think the next thing about that is when you're killing it all the time, you can have a day off, because now you've set your own bar for what killing it is, and then you're chasing that. And what happens when you're not? I think when you're chasing it, or I think when you can't get a day off, then that can lead to more seclusion, because then it's like, oh man, where's the authenticity of being able to say like, maybe not today. Today I don't want to kill it. Today I just want to be. And if today you just want to be, but you can't get a day off, then this marriage life, self life, blending, killing a game becomes a facade. And we ain't got time to live in facades, ladies. We just don't. So I think that facade can totally lead to suffering in silence. And I say suffer in silence because society says we're supposed to know how to do this. And if you're not having this amazing, living my best life every single moment, then something's wrong with you and it's your fault. And I say no to that. But where else can we say no to that? Because saying no is vulnerable. Where's a space where we can actually talk about that and say, you know what? Yeah, today sucks. And I think it's vulnerable because if we've been killing it and living our best life all this time, then I think we get this feeling of, if I say that no, this sucks, and I really want to be able to sit in this season, then it almost feels as though it cancels out yesterday when I was so in love. Literally yesterday. Y'all know how that goes. Like, don't even have to be a day. Sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I love you. What the heck did you say? And just like that, we have this back and forth season. But that's marriage. That's life. That's friendship. That's people. And so find a tribe of wife friends. And if you don't have them, come join this tribe of wife friends, because your wife friends are necessary. This is the space where you can come and be supported and not judged and say, I absolutely am in love with him, I absolutely want to shank him today, or whatever the case may be. And still feel like there's a group of folks cheering for you, understanding and saying, hey, doesn't matter that even on your worst day, you're still killing it, because you are. So that's this week. I just wanted to re-reference the day that I made the video about I'm not okay, and today feeling a little bit more okay, and maybe tomorrow not so much, but that's what we should be able to do. Because in this wife strut, listen, you know how it goes. Some days we strutting and killing it and I'm still busy, but aren't we all? Touche. To me, I say, you better get that joke. Until next week, ladies, keep it wifey. Strut your strut, only you can. But in the midst of that, find your tribe. No wife should strut alone.